Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Opts to play it back. He's gone for goal! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. And the through ball. Chance! And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Oh, sweet feet. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. Oh, they can break here. Now that's well seen too. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, Aurelien Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real destroyer whose abilities on the counter-press are very potent.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Oh, that's nice. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Osimhen. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Bruno Fernandes. Vietnam are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Now this could be a chance. And it's Locatelli. Can he get it through? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Mendes receives it in a wide position. That's really nicely... And the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bruno Fernandes. Back into the middle. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Tchouaméni gets his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Rice gets a foot in here. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Oh, just skips past his man. And it's Hakimi. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tchouaméni. Matheus Cunha. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Osimhen! That is delicious! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
He's found a way through. Oh, nice touch. Osimhen receives it in a good position here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Tchouaméni.
Vietnam can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Bruno Fernandes. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Matheus Cunha. Hakimi making good progress on the right-hand side. Nuno Mendes. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Not the most accurate pass. And back to the keeper. And it's half-time here. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Vietnam go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And the game has already resumed here. Vietnam carrying a one-goal lead. Rice. And this is Lukaku. He's picked his way through. Here's Locatelli. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Back when it goes. Chooses to go back. Lukaku. He's on it. Can he get away? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Lukaku. Oh, look at the space here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
No, again, there's no way through. And it's Lukaku. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, sweet feet. It's run loose here. Mendes just loves to go forward whenever he can. Osimhen under intense pressure.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Could move up a gear here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Now it's Osimhen.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Look at the space here. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Oh, it's Dembele. Dembele! Very nicely done. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior driving forwards.
Vietnam really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's fabulous. And that's been drilled in. That's going to go a long way. And they've switched it over to the other side. And it's Mendes. Ryerson. Locatelli. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nuno Mendes.
Vietnam surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, what a ball! Vietnam can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Matheus Cunha. Subimendi.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Matheus Cunha. Shot could be... Can he finish? He has done it! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Substitution on the field. Number 45.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
20, Dembele.
Things starting to look
Number
very
10,
comfortable.
Vinicius
Yeah, I can't think of a
Junior.
better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Number
Lukaku.
8, Locatelli.
Challenged just a bit on
Coming
the firm
field,
side.
Number 18.
Zubimendi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest. Chance for a shot!
Number 13.
Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Number
Lukaku
6.
really must be
Judas.
wondering how he hasn't put them
Number
3 up.
25.
It was a very, very
Caicedo.
decent chance.
Substitution in progress.
Kvaratskhelia. Out to the left it goes. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
There will be 1 minute added
That's
time.
dictated to a promising move. Zubimendi. And that's that. Vietnam are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner.
Please turn your
reflections
attention to the
then,
screen
Jim.
for
Well, the look on the
information
manager's
provided by the
face
local
says it
police.
all. He knows he said it.